You have not paid for it. Someone else has been paying for it, quietly, for years, without asking you to notice. Yasashii is the Japanese word for it, translated as kind, gentle, considerate. The translation flattens it. Yasashii is not a feeling. It is a role, a position someone in your life has been holding so that you do not have to hold it. There is a person near you, right now, who has been giving you a softness you did not earn, a patience you have not returned, a care you have absorbed without seeing. You did not take it cruelly. You took it because it was always there, the way you take air. There is a man who is loved by someone who never asks for much. He builds his life on top of her quiet. He moves through his days. He pursues what he wants. He returns home and is steadied by her presence, the way a body is steadied by the ground. He does not see the ground. The ground does not ask to be seen. This is the first law of Yasashii. The giver disappears into the giving. The taker disappears into the receiving. Both stop seeing each other, one out of exhaustion, the other out of comfort. There is a kind of love that gives without performing, that listens without announcing it is listening, that carries without asking to be carried. The people who give this kind of love are admired in every culture on earth. They are also the ones most easily forgotten. Because they ask for nothing, the world stops offering. Because they do not complain, the world stops checking. Because they keep giving, the world stops wondering whether they have anything left. Watch what happens over years. The giver does not change. The role does. What was once chosen becomes expected. What was once a gift becomes a function. The kindness that started as love becomes the floor everyone stands on without thinking about who is holding it up. Then one day, the floor begins to weaken. There is a moment that arrives in some lives and not in others. It does not announce itself. It happens in a corner of a room, an aging parent sitting quietly, a partner who has gone unusually still, a friend who is not laughing the way they used to. You look at them and see something for the first time. You see that they are not infinite. You see that the giving has had a cost. You see that the person who has been holding you up has been getting tired for a long time, and you have been mistaking their silence for strength. Their eyes are not angry. They are quieter than that. They are realizing they cannot keep giving forever. And underneath the realization is the fear most givers carry and never name, that all of it might have been for nothing. That the years of softness, of patience, of unspoken care might have been received but not seen, used but not returned, spent but not remembered. This is the wound underneath Yasashii. The giver does not fear being used. The giver fears being abandoned in the giving, that the people they poured themselves into will not notice when the pouring stops. The taker, in that moment, sees what they have been doing. Not cruelty, not theft, just a quiet, lifelong unawareness. The role they were standing inside was made of someone else's life. This is the second law of Yasashii. Roles rotate. The giver weakens. The taker, if they are paying attention, becomes the giver. The role does not belong to a person. It belongs to whoever is awake. There is a man who realizes, late, that the kindness in his life has been bought by someone else. He cannot pay it back. The currency is years. He can only do one thing. He can become the giver. He can take less. He can offer more. He can begin to see the person who has been seeing him. And here is what no Japanese dictionary will tell you. When the taker becomes the giver, the original giver does not sigh in relief because the work is over. They sigh because they have been seen. The relief is not the rest. The relief is the recognition. The years had a witness. This is the third law of Yasashii. The cost of kindness is not the giving. The cost is being unseen while you give. And the cure is not for the giver to stop giving. The cure is for the taker to wake up. Most people do not. Most people only realize Yasashii has been holding their life together when the person who was carrying it is too tired to continue. Some realize sooner. There is no philosophy that can manufacture the moment of seeing. It arrives, or it does not. But the people in your life who have been holding you with their quiet, they are still there. For now, the role can still rotate. The giving can still be returned. The witnessing can still happen while there is time for it to matter. You have been loved by someone who never made a sound about it. The least you can do is hear them now. The kindness that costs you was never yours. It was theirs. And the moment you see that, you stop being the one who takes